Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this short tutorial about this piece, the Ständchen by Franz Schubert. It's a transcription by August Horn, and it's really close to what it really is. Not too many ornaments, simply the accompaniment here and here the melody. And when I start playing or practicing such pieces, one of the most important things next to the notes is realizing that we are telling a story. Because I am me and you are you, the story will be different, and no one is able to say it has to be like I tell you. No, you have to choose. You have to find on your own what fits best for your thoughts and your life and so on. And I want to show you how I think about this process of finding what is in the music. Well, in the end, nobody is interested in how you technically play this piece. We want to listen to the piece, and we want to feel with our heart that there is music and life in the music. And that's the most important things. And what helps me the most is when I try not to play the piano. I play all other instruments, but not the piano. So the first thing I see here in this accompaniment when I play it, I hear, of course, the bass here in the left hand, so that probably can be a bass player. And then in the right hand with these staccato marks here, for me that's a guitar player who plucks gently the strings, because we have here pianissimo, and that does not mean that you have to play it very softly. You have to play it in a certain way. For me it's he plucks the strings very tenderly. He introduces ourselves into the story that follows here, that starts here on bar number 5. And here, because it's a song, the singer comes into play. And leise flehen meine Lieder, every note has a consonant here, or a vowel. So that's important to know. Then we play and we play and d and s and sh and k, whatever comes and is needed. So let's start with the first 4 bar we have here. Bum, bum, and then now I imagine how that looks on the guitar, how he plays, how he plucks these strings here. Bum, bum, bum. And once again. Okay. And then I see that there is a rest on the beat number 1. And so I start with an and, 1 and, 2 and 3 and. And the and is always, I treat always a little bit careful, and I think the and as an upbeat to the next beat. Okay, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. And the last and always leads to the next bass note. We have 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Okay. And here you see that these are 4 different chords we have here. If you play all these notes as a chord, we have a D minor chord here. And so you can go through all the bars here. We have a B flat major chord, we have a G minor chord with a 6th archotte, and then we have an A major chord. That's chord number 5. So that's like in the cadences. was too soft. No, more. And you can play that as long till you find the right sound that you till I see the guitar player and the bass player, and they have these two few notes, these few chords here. You practice your picture and not all these notes. Of course you have to practice all these notes, but as soon as possible, move away from the notes and think about what could this mean. So then we have to continue our bass player and the guitar player in the left hand. That's something we can practice now. We have the bass. Till it's the same thing as here, only played in one hand. And then we have the singer. And a singer needs to breathe all the time, from time to time. Okay, he probably breathed after 2 bars. Here. And that's about what we should think about too, that he breathes, or she. Then it's a few other things I try to think about. We have here an accent, and I see that there is also an accent and an arpeggio. And usually you hear that the accent is simply louder, play this note louder. But sometimes it also can be different, because here we have a text, leise flehen meine Lieder, and here we are, durch die Nacht, through the night, as softly come my songs through the night to you, or something. It's not the exact translation, I don't know, but you can find it in the internet. There are some good translations, so you see or you can feel what the picture is. Okay, and when I play the accent simply louder here, for me that's too simple. That's too self-defense against the key. No, it's more, it also can be an accent. That means that you play it very soft. That's also some kind of accent. Let's try that out. Okay? Another idea is that this accent is not a dynamical accent, it's a time accent. We can say too late, for instance. So we play this note a little bit too late and see what happens. play a D, a long D. Once again, I will exaggerate a little bit. That is probably too much. It should not be obvious for me. It should be felt, real. Let's try again. And also here in this bar we have the arpeggio and an accent here. It can be louder. Let's see if that's beautiful. That's too much. That's not very beautiful for me. And we have a piano here, so we can stand out a little bit, but not too much. And it also reminds me of this guitar player here that we have in the beginning and all the time on the left hand. And he is able to play bling very fast or da-da-da-ding, da-dee-da-da-dum. Let's see what's more beautiful. Maybe the accent can be done on how we play this arpeggio. It's another way of think about. And as usual, you do not have to do what I tell you. That is what I think, and if you don't like it, you can just let it be and grab that what you like. Okay, let's play here from the last F, the end of the... It's also some kind of accent. It's a wing, an expression. It's very lively. Okay, let's try it more introverted. Once again. Because we are in a situation where we are in the night. Leise flehen meine Lieder durch die Nacht zu dir. It's through the night to you. My songs will come to you. Hopefully. Hopefully. Okay. It's also possible that we can try to make a crescendo here on this A, although on the piano it's not possible. But we can support here a little bit with the left hand and then continue a little bit louder, so we have the impression that this will make a crescendo. Let's try if that works. Something like that. Now that's something to practice. But next to the notes, I only want to give you some pictures that I am using all the time. Also here we have a slight variation from these two bars here. The left hand is the same, yes, and here we have a sixth upwards and also here a sixth upward, and then a harmonical change. We go to C major 7th chord, and here we have F major. And I have the picture from my teacher that he once gave me. It's like you are walking on a way and you come around a corner and then you see something completely different. For instance, you walk here on your way and then you turn to the left, and you see this wonderful meadow with flowers and so on. Let's see if that works. From this bar, it's bar number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. From here. Ooh, we came around the corner and saw something completely different. Yes, that's amazing. That's amazing. Cool, right? Now espressivo. And then we have a suddenly pianissimo here. Major. And sometimes when you have a minor piece and Schubert composes suddenly a major chord, it's even worse. Here the situation becomes, here we have the first time, here we have the D minor chord here. And so on. And the second time now becomes major. Once again. Sounds major, but in the heart it's like it's worse. So full of desire. Pianissimo then. you.